what's really cool about horror games is that they can be about anything. Zombies, vampires, Lovecraftian space gods, sentient cars, creepy clowns, and even princesses. And if you don't think that last one sounds scary, then let me introduce to you Tony and Abby from Black Tabby Games, the developers behind an upcoming horror game called Slay the Princess. Hi, Tony and Abby. How are you guys?
Hi, we're great.
Yeah, we're pretty good.
So Slay the Princess is beautifully clever, funny, and bizarre. In the best way, of course. What were your main inspirations behind this title? What made you decide to make a game about talking to let's call her a damsel in distress?
She didn't start as a princess, actually. The game started sort of as an exercise in if we made something smaller, kind of crammed into the format of a game jam, what would that be? So we spent a bit of time trying to figure out, like, for a horror game, what's a premise we could do that has like one location and one character?
Because usually we work on Scarlet Hollow, which is our other video game, and that has a lot of dynamic characters and backgrounds and keeping track of who is where at what time, and it's really complicated. So just kind of paring down the amount of time spent on art and like complexity of the writing, though it's also very complex. So we did not succeed there, but at least with the art, it takes me very little time to draw those.
Yeah, so the initial premise was you are sent to assassinate a prisoner who presents as a damsel in distress. The people who send you to assassinate her tell you that she is a monster who's going to end the world. You sort of have to explore that premise by talking to her, decide what you want to do on the situation. And then I think Abby was the one who was like, what if we called it Save the Princess? And then Slay the Princess was an easy enough play on that. I think that's part of the beauty of like a small idea, where the original approach in the original draft was a single iteration thing that you did and then was over, and then that went over with other people really well. So we had room to explore the idea more. Simplifying the game in other areas means that we can be much more aggressive in our approach for other stuff. There is so much more wide variability in which like the game can really veer off in different directions. And then the extra space we made for ourselves also meant that we could have voice acting. The game is like maybe halfway done at this point, and it's 600,000 words.
Sorry to all streamers. Sorry.
I mean, worth it. It's so fun, but it's like I need my coffin on hand at all time, and I need a big water. It's a beast, but totally worth it. Incredible game.
Wish list: Slay the Princess on Steam.
Play our games.
Play our games.
Have a good time.
Yeah.
I thank you so
Please
much.
enjoy yourself.